I don't know if this is something you want to talk about, but this is something that's obviously happened to you this year. The whole Slazo thing.
Yeah, with Michael. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
So
spoke to him the other day. Actually.
did you? How's that now? Is that kind of because I want to get on to talking about this cancel culture thing.
Yeah.
Right. Because that's I feel like it's blown over now, and it's gone. And I think you
for both of us.
Yeah.
God. That's what we talked about the other day.
Yeah.
We were like, we can finally get back to making videos again. Oh, this is fucked.
Yeah, no, it is. It's a weird thing. And a lot of people, I don't know if you know this, but a lot of people messaged me and tried to get me to make a video about it.
Yeah, of course I did.
And they also came out and I'm not defending myself here because I'm no part of this, but I want to give my opinion on it.
You don't want to be.
I haven't given my opinion on this yet. A lot of people were basically giving me shit in DMs. And I know it's a small minority, but they're the loudest, right?
Yeah.
And they were like, right, your friend Alex has fucked up and you are not making a video about it. You're not calling him out. What's the issue here? I just want to say, one, I don't call out everything online. I call out things I'm educated in.
That's the one thing I always say.
Yeah.
So I'm not sat here going, who's fucked up today? I've got to get on it quickly.
Exactly. I didn't talk about James Charles.
No,
I haven't talked about loads of things, right? I'm not just going to be this guy that jumps on everything.
Yeah, Delphine's bar thought was irresistible, though. Let's face it.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. And also, I didn't even care. Like that
I
was
went to school with her.
that was
No, you
entrepreneurial.
I went to school with her.
Did you?
Yeah, she was there for one day.
Okay.
I'll get to that.
Yeah,
I'll get
we'll
to that.
definitely get to that.
So, and the second thing is, clearly, I have no. I've called you out before. You've called
Yeah.
me out before.
We both have, yeah.
So I don't think we're sitting here like, oh, I'm never going to talk about this guy.
That's weird. That's always that's the one thing that always used to weird me out is I would tell my friends. Also, it'd be one of those things where I tell my friends privately first, always, like if I had like a genuine problem.
Of
most
course,
the
that's the
time.
way. That's the way you should do. But the third reason why I didn't speak about it is because I have no fucking idea what went on. What went on, Alex?
Okay, I'll try to sum this up in the best way possible without causing more problems.
Yeah.
Because it's got to the point. Because a lot of people are like, first of all, I'll make a point in. One of the reasons why it's so hard to talk about something like this is because this isn't YouTube drama.
Right.
This isn't, and this is the thing. This is a YouTube problem, and it should never have been a YouTube problem. This happened between my friends. Like for me, they're not YouTubers; they're my friends.
Yeah.
And these are people I know.
Isn't that why there was such a backlash, though?
That's why it was so huge, because I think everybody completely. For us, we're not thinking. Actually, well, I actually asked specifically at one point. When everything was going down, because one of the things people get confused by is like they see it as they thought it was a big conspiracy theory.
Right.
Like we all got together privately and we're like, we're gonna ruin his life. No, what happened? If your friend allegedly, or God knows anymore, I don't even know at this point.
Yeah.
Gets sexually assaulted or whatsoever.
Because Slazo was
he'd been accused by his ex-girlfriend of sexually assaulting her on multiple occasions when she didn't want it, or something along the lines of that.
Mm-hmm.
And she supplied some messages along with it.
Right.
Yeah, we all got told.
Mm.
Now everybody, for some reason, it's one of the things that confuses them. Everybody goes, "Well, they were talking about it privately before." Well, yeah, our friend was accused of being a rapist,
Yeah.
so we all kind of got together as friends and spoke about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we discussed it in detail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's what you do.
Yeah.
You know, I just been with Michael for ages, and then it all got like, then basically the next thing I know, he leaves 2 days later. I get added-
So Michael Slazo.
Yeah, he's with. Yeah, so
He's at
Slazo,
yours.
I'll call him Slazo for the purposes of this.
Yeah.
Slazo's at mine.
Yeah.
He leaves. He's been there for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
We got on really well. And then he leaves, and then basically what ends up happening is 2 days later, I get added in with a bunch of friends of mine, and they go, "He did this like it was a long time ago, like 8 months, maybe even a year."
Yeah.
Like I think they was like we've known since PAX Australia or something,
Right.
2018, I think it might have been.
Yeah.
So I was thinking, all right, so if this is something that it wasn't phrased to me as like this is accused. It's like we know this is and I don't see a problem with that in the sense that they are all friends with him as well, and you know they all believed it in the same way. Like that's perfectly.
You have to take them allegations
really
with some
serious.
kind of
Yeah.
sincerity.
A friend of theirs who they've known for ages and ages and ages
Yeah.
turns to them and goes, "Our other friend did this to me,"
Yeah.
and they're gonna be like, "Oh well, yeah, well, I don't think she's making it up because why would we? Because we actually know each other."
Yeah.
You don't.
Yeah.
But then it is also that kind of like thin line of he said, she said, isn't
yeah.
it?
So and it's one of those things where we get told it's like, oh, it's been going on. Number one, I was like infuriated because I was like, oh, everybody's known for so long.
Why didn't you know?
Why am I just finding out now after he's flown here?
That's fair enough, because I think, say
No,
allegations
absolutely.
came out about you, for example,
Yeah.
right, and Stevie had known about it, I would be fuming with him as well,
Yeah.
because I'd be like, that's something I should know about.
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
allowed
yeah.
your private life, but when it kind of crosses the line between legal and illegal,
Yeah.
that affects me.
Well, it's like
Yeah.
I didn't.
No, it's
I
true.
was like, I really hope I haven't been hanging out with a fucking like borderline rapist.
Oh, of
Exactly,
course. Yeah.
exactly.
Is
Of
that-
course.
Yeah. So I was
yeah.
really angry.
So you essentially, where the backlash came because you called him out online.
Yeah,
Is
so
that right?
then I was like, I saw the evidence, and for me, I thought it was really believable.
Mm-hmm.
Also, this is not the first time this has happened, which
Mm.
is, I'm not gonna lie, I'm 20 years old. I should not have this come to my doorstep. But it's this really odd thing where everybody was like, oh, you just shouldn't have done anything about it. That's what all my friends say.
That's such a hard
This
thing,
is
though.
a grey area in itself. The whole accusations of rape. Are you guilty until proven? Sorry, are you innocent until proven guilty, or vice versa? Because
Yeah.
obviously there's a big thing with the media, isn't there? Where someone will be on trial for rape, and that'll be plastered all over the newspapers. And then if they're innocent, it's like, oh fuck, they'll give a little column apologise.
Mate.
It's like, you've just called this guy a rapist for the last thing. So I feel like this is a much bigger issue in the grand scheme of things, and it is a massive grey area, and it's so difficult. It is so because I can play, mate. Right, if someone come forward, or if something come forward, and they're like, Jack raped me,
Yeah.
of course I'd be like, fuck, did he?
You would.
And then if there's evidence to back it up, or you're seeing things, and then of course your mind is going to go there.
It's difficult. You are bang on. It is a grey area because although
so
you wouldn't
hard.
want to believe it, and
Yeah.
you wouldn't necessarily instantly believe
No.
it, there's no smoke without fire.
Yeah.
There is no smoke.
But then
without
there's
fire.
also the opposite to that. Fuck me, I cannot imagine anything worse than being falsely accused of raping
Yeah.
someone and seeing your friends and your family and your loved ones like see that
Turn.
air of doubt behind, you
Yeah.
know.
And
So
I think it was
the
because
whole thing is just awful.
Well, I'm not gonna sit here. I fucking handled it horrifically.
It's because you
But
went public with it straight away, didn't
It
you?
wasn't just that. It was because we didn't go public with it straight away. That's what a lot of people were upset about.
Right. Okay.
They were like, "Oh, we spent like 2 months talking it over."
right.
Because I was like, "Is it true? I want to know. I want to
Yeah.
see the evidence. I want to see everything."
Yeah.
2 months. It goes by for 2 months.
But why?
That's
did,
why when it came out, I was pretty
You were
certain.
sure, yeah.
But then, there's a lot of stuff that was done that made me feel uneasy anyway.
Mm.
But I was like, I don't really want to be friends with people who kind of like say stuff like this.
I heard about in a
sensible.
nightclub. He was pretty.
Yeah, it was like I had people come up to me the next day and be like, "It was really weird last night." But at the same time, it doesn't make him a rapist.
No, of course.
But at the same time, when you're adding all this stuff over,
Yeah.
and like I was just thinking, I don't want this person hanging around with my friends anymore at that
Yeah.
point.
Why did you get backlash then? That's the bit I'm struggling
Uh,
to like. I don't know enough about it. I'm not defending you, nor am I accusing you.
Yeah,
Why?
so
Why was the backlash there?
I doubled down, which
Right.
was really stupid of me, and I
Mm.
doubled down in a way that I shouldn't have, and I put it in a really short Twitter video, which was dumb because I was like, I just want this done.
yeah.
This has happened 4 times now,
Yeah.
which I think a lot of people don't know because most of the time it happened, I had like between 50 and 100k subs.
Right.
It's also happened with people who've just disappeared who most people wouldn't know about over the last year as well. So, like, there are certain YouTubers who just disappeared, and most people don't know why, and it's because one of my friends would be like, so-and-so did this, and I speak to them, and then they'll be like, yep, and then they go. So, like, it's been this thing now. I was talking to Fraser about it the other day. We were like, this is like a reoccurring theme in our group of friends. Happens like 2 to 3 times a year
Yeah.
for the last 3 years. That's mental.
Yeah.
It should not be like that.
Is
So what are you saying that
People get accused of
being rapists?
rapists or paedophiles or just like being generally just like fucked.
It's
Jesus.
I think, Jordan, I've kind of like mulled this over a lot.
Yeah.
Because you do hear a lot of YouTubers have done shit like
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
And I obviously, we filmed a little video the other day that I don't know who's going to ever see the light of day, but somebody had basically photoshopped me. It was the point of the video was Photoshop me. But
Yeah.
do you remember somebody had photoshopped me next to Jimmy Savile and a bunch of other paedophiles?
Yeah.
So I made the joke, oh, it's like being in the green room at Summer in the City.